Any with the smoke. ENCE rooted. They are deciding to just push in regardless, and that's going to be to their death. Yuri with Serato spinning around and claiming a whole bunch of headshots. X7 mounting the only feasible comeback with 2 of his own. The Glock is starting to rip and shred. But now Henny, who started off the round, is the last man standing, has came full circle. He's run out of ammunition, but so is 5 before they need to reload. 10 of which have just been used on Yuri. Kill's going to be coming in. Art, though, stands tall with his FAMAS. It's going to be on for the ace, actually. It picks it up. It's a full eco, so we can't get too counter
execute right away here.
Solid entry. Sergey with 2. Flash was perfectly delivered by Sunny. Plant to the back of B, the default position. And FURIA can't really feasibly get back onto the site with all of the losses that they've sustained.
Right.
This is where a position like X7 could really come into play, though.
Yeah, absolutely. He could be cleaning up. He is a normal Ivy player for ENCE on default, so he is going to be the one that's going to be here trying to stop this, but may or may not see a duel breakout.
1-1 trade. Early doors. Utilities around the same. Across the board. Plenty of time left, but Sunny's going to take the equality and flush it down the toilet. So very good on Mirage, but he's going to get caught from behind. Sunny deals him the fatal blows. There'll be some questions at his teammate out. SG at this kind of range could start to do some damage, but Alu is going to hold his position. Down to 11 he falls, and Yuri...
X7 knows that he's pushing into the back hall, trying to deny this, but it's not going to happen. Yuri gets that kill, farms a bit of extra cash for the SMG frag, and gets the SIG.
Yeah, some really slick headshot angle. He's
going to be in the right place with the one gun that they do have to find the opening pick. He'll get smoked
a bunch of times, not able to spray up through the smoke. And this is where the rest of his players, having very little in terms of weaponry, is really going to start to sting Yuri and FURIA as a whole. Moving around with a 5-7. Oh, Finney's also connected with a deagle. This is getting dangerous. Bomb's been dropped. Yuri's also dodging bullets. And Aerial missing those couple of rounds has really cost him dealing alongside his teammate Vinny. That are very versatile on FURIA. They can base it off spawn a little bit more. Flash down, but there's going to be one counteractive flash toss in. X7 and Aerial doing a solid job of cracking open and plundering the B site. Bomb will be getting planted following that. Henny and Serato, very different angles back onto the B side of the map. Henny with the first, also spotted the second.
They're into his own fragile money situation, but instead it's going to be FURIA.
Maybe finding Sergey momentarily. The shadow. In the meanwhile, though, moves into very much the same fate. Alu is watching from Pop Dog with the AWP.
Yeah.
It was like a long silence, I was thinking.
Now you get an angle of attack from like 3 different locations all at once. It makes it hard for the CTs to handle all of them at the same time. Henny and Alu exchange op frags, though.
And Serato's put down the bomb, but Aerial hungry for kills. The bloodlust has descended, but it has been satiated courtesy of Henny's AWP.
And are looking to control this ladder. Yuri has been mollied out of it, taking half his health as well. Henny able to get a big kill, though, onto Aerial. Aerial's going to try to catch him rotating out of ladder. He couldn't. And Serato has now also come into play. Oh, my. It's raining men in the worst kind of way for the Finns.
Strange, like, stalled peak, though. Like, a lot of teams will do the double drop, where if you kill one, the other one can come straight back with a frag of their own. But that was just 1 by 1. 5-10 seconds in between the two of them. Serato is more than good enough to dish that out. Alu 2 HP left with 15 seconds. Finds a few pixels from Art's shoulder, converts. Serato 1-on-2. Got the first one onto Alu. Bomb planted safely, though. So Sunny's no longer out in the open, and the spray.
Only 1 away, basically, from max loss.
Events is an entirely different question. Not compelled to go for any aggressive peaks at the moment with 3 deagles. Serato at the bottom of the ramp is waiting for them to push in. Down to 42.
Oh, though, Art getting caught, not realizing the T-Con push would be coming. He was so focused on Ivy. Yuri dedicated to the ladder itself, and he'll be...
Oh, the tag with the scout and finishes him off. A flashbang tossed in for good measure. X7 with the AWP. It really could. In case Serato is going to be taking the initiative with that push. Does get tagged down to 5 HP. Take this round. And Sunny is getting chipped away. Time and time again, Case Serato, who was low, has been finished off. And first player tossed down the Molotov. And then the smoke. They may be anticipating force by off his skull. Flashbang out. Here comes the attempt at some kind of play out of main, but because they just have nothing really to work with, only a P250, a dink was position quite a few times already. Was Yuri pulling out a grenade? That's the only thing I can think of, is he was pulling out a nade to maybe throw onto
the moment that ENCE actually finally moved into box halls. And I wasn't watching from Art's perspective, but I can only imagine that he must have been holding an angle where he actually didn't even really see ENCE get down the ramp. And so Yuri just got absolutely blind.
3 ops in play, 2 on FURIA. Alu, of course, has the other one, and Alu isn't going to be picking up the first kill. It's going to be Art with 2, make it 3 kills, all from the exact same position, and a 4th.
Out a really quick. Sunny already pushed well into Olaf. He's getting through this smoke towards the site. There's a gap on the edge. He gets caught, though. FURIA not letting up.
FURIA unrelentless. The inspiration, the motivation after a play like that from Art will reverberate around the rest of the team. Ali will play no, certainly not helping. Flashbang in, and X7 finds 2 as they just run straight into him. Lambs to the slaughter. Vinny gonna try and shepherd this away from ENCE. Gooshes towards Aerial. Yuri and Case Serato at the back of the site gonna have to fend off against 4 Finns as they charge straight at them, going for the jugular. First kill in this encounter is going to go the way of the Brazilians. And now Case Serato, 1 on 3, has claimed 2 kills already. And now Alu's position is known. It's 10. It's going to take them a while to even get back here. Alu jumps up and actually survives somehow with a second kill to boot. This is the downside of having the bomb nowhere close. One player is caught out, so back out into the open. Case Serato hasn't fully bit down on this, though. He's assuming it is a fake, which is correct, and Alu Aerial showing himself in connector. Grenade going to chip him down to 39. Now they know where Alu is additionally, and he is now the last man. He is going back in to see if he can maybe take a couple players down with him.
It's a full say no matter what the next round. I guess you might as well try. Obviously.
Odds? Okay then. Well, he's been running USP down into the grave. It's not too likely that ENCE are going to be able to jump on top of that early casualty, but it is going to be a little bit of a banana peel.
In tragedy.
Odds? Okay then. Well, he's been running USP down into the grave. It's not too likely that ENCE are going to be able to jump on top of that early casualty, but it is going to be a little bit of a banana peel as Alu gets a second.
Vinny trying to get down the ladder. He's already been spammed by air. He's still going to go for it. Why? Why on earth?
So, occupying in A main. Player coming towards them will be X7. There's a smoke in, but they're going to be looking to boost over it, the T's. Meanwhile, Case Serato, seeing if he can maybe find somebody up close. X7, though, knows exactly what's coming up. And he will smash them down. Shatters any hope at a clutch. Case Serato with a kill that gets dinked. And he's going to be backing away to save. So ENCE, their first round in 3.
It's a big round to win, too, for ENCE, because FURIA were starting to spiral this game. It's also massive that they didn't get 1 bullet on him. He's going to be off the board. It's all going to be on Sergey. Sergey actually pushes through Ivy, so now Alu has no help at all. He's got to try to buy time for Sergey to get this flank routine.
And take this back for the Finnish team.
Yeah, the wool's been pulled over his eyes on this one. It was a nice thought to push through. Now what does he do? He's going to come right into Vinny. Going to lose that.
Shows they have a good read on the economy as well. If you're in the kind of pistol round, the likelihood is that you are going to try and push into more forward positions and use the pistols where they are more powerful. See if you can catch the terrorists unaware. Bit of a labored spray from Arts and meets a grenade as well. So Sunny will claim his life, but Ariel's also dished out before he... Good Molotov planted down though, and Alu is going to get Yuri, who just walks out by himself. That's the bomb as well. That's going to give cause for a potential rotation. Alu's still alive, able to dodge back into the shadows of the smoke. Keeping ENCE's dreams alive here. they lose this map, they are done for. Art. He's going to barrage with the SG. It's going to be 2 kills and a third. That flick across the aerial is so massive. And that could be all that remains. He's going to get the better of Art. But his position is now known. And it's almost like he wanted to peace out and maybe go for a save. The shot is huge onto K Serato. And Vinny now is compromised. It comes down to the long aim duel. This is where the SG should triumph, and it does. Art take
what they can. Couple of scouts, a few SMGs, a FAMAS. FURIA just pouring in, though. They can smell the blood in the water. They want to get this series over with, and they're well on their way to that finish line, Vince. They have dealt with this flawlessly. Not a single player fall map. And this battle probably will tell all about how this round's going to go. Sunny is good for 1, but it looks like he's going to get traded off pretty efficiently here by Art and Vinny. Vinny went to pick into enter. Everything's open to FURIA at this point. The floodgates have opened.
Sunny did a ton of damage, but it's not going to be enough. It would appear, and Aerial's the last to fall. FURIA get across first.